Cheese! Cheese!
Moms are a common sight around the WWE. From the ones backstage to the ones in the crowd.
The woman that built me is in the front row. That's my mom.
They are our cheerleaders, our guiding lights, and our rocks.
My role is to support my kids. He had a passion. He had a dream.
So, in honor of these superheroes on Mother's Day, a few of our superstars shared stories with us about the significant role their own moms have played in their wrestling careers.
My mom was so incredibly influential and so supportive of my wrestling career. She was very artsy. So when I decided I wanted to be a wrestler, she'd buy like rhinestones and glue and paint, and she would make me wrestling gear as a little 8-year-old Johnny Gargano. I definitely would not be in WWE if it wasn't for my mom.
He's always been the champion. He's always the champion.
I'm very happy that I can make her proud and be like, look, we went from the living room wrestling to wrestling in WrestleMania, the biggest show of all time.
I think my mom knew it was coming. It was just such a part of my life and my childhood that it came to no surprise that when I grew up, I wanted to be a WWE superstar. She never, ever tried to deter me from it. She actually embraced it and kind of did whatever she could to cater to my love of wrestling.
Liv Morgan can now call herself SmackDown Women's Champion.
We grew up watching wrestling in the house. You're having these brawls and my mom's screaming at me and my dad to stop because you're hearing the springs in the couch getting broken and the house is shaking. My dad was no longer around. Unfortunately, he passed away prior to me coming to WWE. It made her proud because it was something that my dad loved as well. So that's really important to myself and my family.
Amanda Days, your new NXT Tag Team Champions.
She just loves seeing me live my dream and perform. Sometimes she gets too into it and it drives me bonkers, but she loves it.
My mom will defend me and my brothers like nobody else in this world. They always call her the pit bull.
Zelina says that she gets her fierceness and her fiery attitude from her mom, Monique.
It's that kind of fierceness, it's that kind of tenacity.
619!
So, thank you for making me, me.
My mom really just set me up in a good position to be able to help navigate life and all the ups and downs. So I'll always appreciate her and love her for that, because without that foundation that she gave me, I wouldn't be able to navigate my career in the way that I have.
My mom's my biggest fan. I know everyone says that about their mother, and as they should, but this woman is my biggest fan.
I'm gonna be on SmackDown tonight.
Your debut, oh my God.
I know.
She will take the smallest thing that I do and make it seem like I won WrestleMania every single time.
Happy Mother's Day, Mother. I hope it's wonderful to all the mothers out there in the world.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you. Thank you, Dee.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thank you so much for your constant belief in me. I love you.
Happy Mother's Day, Mama! Happy Mother's Day.